Okay, so for your line design, in your portfolio you should have this flimsy computer paper. It's 4 inches by 8 inches. It's a rectangle. It's the smallest rectangle that you have in your folder. So this is what we're going to use to transfer our line design. And so what I want you to do is go ahead and keep it vertical in front of you or laying tall. You've got to pick. You want curved line or straight lines. And so you got to pick one or the other. You can't have a combination of both. And so I'm going to use curved lines for this. And here's your rules. Your rules is that you don't want it to touch your top, your left side, or the bottom. So it's going to start somewhere in the upper right-hand corner. It's going to do whatever you want it to do, and it's going to end somewhere in the bottom right-hand corner. And so I'm just going to start. Now, I've done 2 loops. If you're going to do loops, make sure that you keep them really fat. And then at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to redo this line so that way we can have what I call a path. So I'm just going to kind of trace it again. Now, go ahead and practice what we call line variety. Line variety changes the thickness and the thinness of a line. So you can see when I start to Sharpie, you'll be able to see this a lot more clear. But what I'm doing is I'm allowing it to get close, but I don't ever let it touch, and I'm not letting it get super close. And then what we're going to do is we're going to trace it. But be careful when you trace. Don't cross your Sharpie. Don't let your Sharpie cross your pencil lines. You're just outlining the whole shape. And so this will make sense once you see what this looks like. So hopefully now you can kind of see how my line's getting thick and thin. And this is what I mean. Don't cross your lines. Keep it an open path like a sidewalk. So I'm just tracing the outside and the inside of the lines, but I'm not letting them cross each other. So that's what my line looks like. Again, it started in the upper right-hand corner, ended on the bottom right-hand corner, didn't touch the top, didn't touch the left, and didn't touch the bottom. It goes from middle to thin to thick, so I have a line variety. And if you did something that was straight, maybe yours looks like so, right? And then what you're going to do is you're going to take it and you're going to flip your paper over, and you can see your lines, and now you're going to trace the backside in Sharpie as well. So go ahead and just flip your paper over and trace your Sharpie lines. So that way and once you have this Sharpied, this will conclude part 1 of your line transfer.